Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ytxw chairman. This month, we celebrate the history and achievements of all Black Americans. We celebrate the contributions, large and small, made by the descendants of Africans, contributions that have made our country great. For African Americans, the primary goal of Black History Month is to remind us, each of us, of the heritage we have inherited, and to teach us that if we carry within ourselves the memory of the journey of our people, it will remind us that we are evidence of the success of that journey. For all Americans, the goal of Black History Month is to expose the larger community to the rich heritage, culture, and history of African Americans, and in so doing, eliminate some of the barriers that divided us as a nation.
I thought that things like this get better with time, but I still need it. Why is that? And you're the only image in my mind, so I still see it. I miss you like every day. I wanna be with you.
YTXW Collision of 2014. This is Dynamite X at ringside. We're live tonight in Orlando, Florida. And I hope everyone had a good holiday. I sure didn't, because Santa Claus ripped me off and gave me a stunner from Bad Boy KS. And I'm pissed off at that. Well, we'll talk about that later on tonight. And the crowd is sure ready for the first episode of 2014 of YTXW Collision. Well, it looks like Tony James is on his way to the ring. I hope he had a good holiday. Christmas and New Year's. Oh, it seems like he got some new entrance music. Who the hell authorized Tony James to have new theme song? He's singing himself to the ring now. It sucks. It's terrible. Who authorizes him on the truck? Shut his music off. He doesn't deserve to have this music. My ears are bleeding. I wish there was a mute button on my headset. Tony James, stick to your day job. Just standing there looking stupid because you can't sing worth a shit. Can't be a general manager worth a shit. You better address what happened to the voice of YTXW on the last episode of 2013 when I got stunnered. That was uncalled for. The chairman of the board should have not stunned me. I hope the bastard does not have the balls to show up here tonight, because if he does, I'll give him a piece of my mind. Now we gotta listen to Tony James and his boring ass speech about something. I wonder what he has to say. The crowd has to cheer for this moron. Let's hear what he has to say. Quit cheering for him, you morons!
Welcome everybody to the first episode of YTXW Collision for 2014, and tonight we have a huge main event to start off the year. It will be Zane Crow, the former YTXW champion, versus CJ Hawkins, and the winner of that match will be the #1 contender for $1 Million Willie's YTXW Championship at YTXW's next pay-per-view, No Limits.
And here comes the greatest YTXW champion of all time, the $1 Million Willie, and it looks like Santa Claus has been good for him this holiday season. He has a brand new suit. Man, what such greatness of the $1 Million Willie to show up here in this loser town of Orlando, Florida. And Tony James, that's right, you should have that scared face on it, because he's the champion and you're not. You'll never measure up to the $1 Million Willie, because the $1 Million Willie is the only two-time YTXW champion. Let's hear what he has to say. The greatness himself, the $1 Million Willie.
Tony, we don't care what you have to say out there. These people come to see only one person, and that is me, $1 Million Willie, your YTXW champion.
So, Willie, you think these people have come here to see you tonight? Well, we'll see if the crowd's on your side, because I'm going to be choosing your opponent.
That's not fair, you son of a bitch!
For a match later on tonight.
Okay, who am I facing tonight?
I'm not telling you now. You'll find out later tonight. Until then, see you later.
Tony, you're unfair! Don't worry, $1 Million Willie. I'll have my investigators find out who your opponent is. Tony James, you're nothing but drunk with power. You should be fired. Good God, I can't stand that guy. At least he should have got a haircut during the holidays. Man, he's so goddamn ugly. Don't worry, Willie. We'll find out who your opponent will be. I'll have my private investigator find out. Tony James, go back to the back and sleep at your office. We'll be right back from a word from our sponsors. welcome to YTXW's third pay-per-view, Extreme Judgment. And a super kick by Zane Crow. Come on, Willie, go for a cover. What are you doing? The referee in the middle now, Willie's fighting over with the chair. Wait a minute, CJ Hawkins. What's he doing in this ring? What the hell? CJ Hawkins, he's going to hit the pedigree on Zane Crow. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the $1 million Willie beat it. The $1 million Willie is the new YTXW World Heavyweight Champion.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 239 pounds, Mike Adams.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and here comes Mike Adams. Well, at least he has music that's tolerable. Good golly! Someone shut Tony James's music off when he comes out here. Don't even let him have music. Well, anyways, Mike Adams told me this is a new year here in YTXW, and this year he's gonna become a champion in YTXW. And he's got a pinky problem, I think. He's destined with greatness. Mike Adams is a phenomenal athlete. I think he'd be perfect for the $1 Million Willie Corporation. We need to get a hold of this guy. At least we know it won't be Mike Adams facing the $1 Million Willie here tonight. My investigators in the back told me it will not be Mike Adams facing the $1 Million Willie here tonight. Well, you investigators find out who he's facing so I can tell the $1 Million Willie, because the $1 Million Willie just informed me that he'll give me a fat bonus if I find out who his opponent is here tonight. Tony James is nothing but drunk with power, the worst general manager in professional wrestling history. Hell, I'd rather have Eric Bischoff here in YTXW than Tony James. At least Eric Bischoff gave us hot lesbian action.
And his opponent, from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 262 pounds, Dusty Ryan.
And here comes the Jamaican sensation, Dusty Ryan. Dusty Ryan also, I talked to him earlier today. He said, Dynamite X, he goes, I don't like what you say about on commentary, but this is a new year, and I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to become a champion here. And my first goal is to become the internet champion here in YTXW. Well, all I got to say, Dusty Ryan, good luck, because the undefeated Johnny Lewis is the current champion. And the crowd sure does love Dusty Ryan. The Jamaican sensation is ready for his match against Mike Adams here tonight on YTXW Collision. This guy made a phenomenal debut here almost about a year ago. Let's see if he could pick up a win in the first match of the new year. Right off the bat, a suplex by Mike Adams into a pin, but it didn't get a pinfall. He's Irish whipping to the turnbuckle. Oh, Dusty Ryan was able to counter into a takedown slam. Dusty Ryan has lots of moves that he can beat his opponent with. And so far, no one's really getting the upper hand in this match. Irish whip by Mike Adams. Oh, and Dusty Ryan counters into a DDT. That's what I mean. Dusty Ryan has a lot of moves to his repertoire. This guy can come out and surprise you with a win at any time. Don't forget, he did beat the $1 Million Willie early on in his career here in YTXW. And don't forget, the $1 Million Willie is the YTXW champion. But that was a fluke win. Dusty Ryan since then hasn't really won any championships, but he said this year is different. He's going to win a title. Well, we'll have to wait and see if Dusty Ryan can do it. And a suplex by Mike Adams to Dusty Ryan. Mike Adams, he has a gift that anyone could be given. He's one of the phenomenal athletes here in YTXW. And he's going for another suplex, and he hits it on Dusty Ryan. A waist lock into a takedown. What a great amateur move by Mike Adams to Dusty Ryan. And Mike Adams is having the upper hand right now in this match. Oh, that spling shot off the rope to Dusty Ryan by Mike Adams. A headlock by Mike Adams. Dusty Ryan counters into it. Oh, and Adams was able to counter out of it. Waist lock by Adams. Dusty Ryan was able to counter into an arm drag, into a neck breaker by Dusty Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope all you guys had a great holiday season, and I hope you all got cold by Santa Claus, all you little snotty ass children out there. The $1 Million Willie gave me nice gifts, unlike my so-called employer. What he gave me for Christmas is a stunner. A stunner, goddammit! Well, anyways, let's get back to the match. I don't want to talk about Bad Boy KS right now. I don't care if I gotta call Mr. KS? I don't have to call that bastard anything. I work for the $1 Million Willie. So you people in the truck quit telling me what to say. And Mike Adams is doing clothesline trifecta. What a great move by Mike Adams. He should be part of the $1 Million Willie Corporation. And Dusty Ryan was able to kick out. Mike Adams has to do some more damage to get a victory. And a jawbreaker by Mike Adams. And you people in the truck quit telling me what to say. I don't work for you, and I don't work for that so-called Bad Boy KS. I work for the $1 Million Willie. Well, anyways, back to the match here because I'm all worked up. Mike Adams is having the upper hand on Dusty Ryan. Oh, an elbow to the back of the head by Mike Adams. What a great move. And a jawbreaker. That's a cheek shot by Dusty Ryan into a running neck breaker. Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Face first. See, we give you the very best here in YTXW. We have a great champion in the $1 Million Willie, and we have phenomenal athletes, the $1 Million Willie, who can beat up on him. Oh, Rick Diddy Eyes, what a great move by Mike Adams. I bet you he watched $1 Million Willie's matches and learned that from the $1 Million Willie. Yeah, beat his head. Dusty Ryan was able to push him off. I gotta hand it to Dusty Ryan. He is a phenomenal athlete. But he needs to learn the ways of the $1 Million Willie to become great. That's the only way he can become champion here at YTXW is to learn. And a Russian leg backdrop by Mike Adams. Now he's working on Dusty Ryan's legs. Dusty Ryan trying to get some distance between the two. Trying to get some offense on Mike Adams here. Net breaker coming up, and he hits it on Mike Adams. That Jamaican referee. Why didn't that guy get a haircut during the holidays? $1 Million Willie starting to get a new look on him during the holidays. He looks better than ever. Oh, God. Waist lock by Dusty Ryan. Mike Adams was able to counter it into a suplex, and he hits it on Dusty Ryan. The crowd sure hates Mike Adams, but they sure love the Jamaican sensation! I'll say whoever wins this match deserves to get a title shot at Johnny Lewis, but whoever gets a shot at Johnny Lewis, I feel sorry for the son of a bitches, because Johnny Lewis has been undefeated since his debut here. A superplex coming up on the top rope, and he hits it on Dusty Ryan, because no one was able to defeat Johnny Lewis. If I was there, I could get in that ring tomorrow and defeat Johnny Lewis. Because you know why? Because I'm Dynamite X and I was the great. I was a 13-time world champion before I sat here at commentary. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm best at commentary too. No one can touch me on this microphone. Well, anyways, back to the match here. Looks like a back suplex. Oh, and a back suplex into a takedown sent by Mike Adams. What a great move. Going into the cover. And Dusty Ryan was able to kick out. I would have kicked out before the referee started count because I was so great. Now they're outside the ring. Oh, Dusty Ryan. Here, let me do a cheap shot. Right off my announce table. You people get away from here. This is expensive equipment. They're fighting outside the ring here, and the referee's starting its 10 count. If I were them, get back in the ring, get a 10-fold victory. Now I was concerned that the authority of this company will give one of these two a title shot. But the authority of this company, man, he likes to play politics. I'll tell you that, especially the current leadership of this company. Let a doofus general manager be in charge of this. If he had some brains, the authority of this company, he would put me as general manager, and we would have a better show than what we got now. But hell, YTXW is the premier call wrestling organization out there. That's why we're on episode 14, baby. And I've been on every one of them. Well, it's back to the match. I got back inside the ring and back out again. Broke the referee's 10 count. The referee's starting over. Mike Adams has got the upper hand on Dusty Ryan and doing the triumphant clothesline on him. You need to get him back in the ring, Adams. He's getting back in the ring. I think he's going to break the referee's 10 count. Oh, no, he's letting Dusty Ryan get back in the ring. The referee's 10 count. Now they're fighting back inside the ring. A headlock by Dusty Ryan and a takedown by Dusty Ryan. What a great move by Dusty Ryan. Oh, another elbow drop by Dusty Ryan. Oh, a rig to the eyes by Mike Adams to Dusty Ryan. Low, what's he going? Oh, and a swinging arm TKO. And I think Dusty Ryan's busted open. 1, 2, 3, and Mike Adams beat Dusty Ryan here tonight on YTXW Collision. That has to put him in a title match. We'll have to wait and see what the authority of this company says. Well, if I was Mike Adams, don't kiss up to the authority of this company. He's nothing but a loser. Well, people are telling me that Patty is standing by with a special guest. Who the hell hired this chick?
I am here right now with CJ Hawkins. Hawkins, tonight you will be facing Zane Crow to determine the #1 contender spot for the YTXW's Championship of No Limits. What are your thoughts?
Patty, Zane Crow does not deserve to have the rematch against the $1 Million Willie for the title because we all know that the $1 Million Willie will kick Zane Crow's ass again. So why waste a rematch on Zane Crow when I can get the job done and become the new YTXW champion? I have to get ready for my match, so see you later.
We'll be right back from a word from our sponsor.
Got a reason deep inside, and a brazen I can't bind, and the bleeding comes to life whenever I say yeah.
This match is a tag team match. Introducing first, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Ytxw, and his partner, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 234 pounds, Christopher Jones.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and here comes some two new guys in a tag team, Amos Raymond and Christopher Jones. These guys has been down to the Developmental Territory TCO Championship Wrestling, and they've proven themselves down here. Well, tonight they get a shot here at YTXW Collision. Let's see what these guys have to do. I heard a lot about these guys.
And their opponents, from Harlem, New York, at combined weight of 700 pounds, Fat T and Fat E, the Fat Brothers.
Hey, it's the Huffing Hippos! The Fat Brothers! These guys sure love to dance. God damn, Brodus Clay, Sweet Tea, Tyson, what the hell you are? These guys have nothing on you people. Damn, tons of funk. These guys are better than tons of funk. They're the Huffing Hippos. We should have called them that. Instead of calling them the Fat Brothers, we'll call them the Huffing Hippos. Pippin' it, easy, man. And we're off with Amos Raymond with Fatty. What's up, Fatty? These are my homeboys. Well, the Fat Brothers debuted on the Christmas special on YTXW Collision, and they won their debut match. Well, they beat up Santa Claus, drunken elves, but tonight they got some real competition from the TCO Wrestling Organization. Amos Raymond and Christopher Jones. Amos is in the ring fighting with Fatty. I heard these two went to a Pizza Hut, and Pizza Hut had to close down because they ran out of pizzas to make. I heard these guys could sure eat, and Fat T is in the ring. But I sure do love these guys. I wouldn't take them out to lunch, but I like to see them wrestle. I'll be broke. $1 Million Willie would have to give me a pay raise because that bum authority figure who runs his company now pays you worth shit. But what the hell? The $1 Million Willie gives me lots of money. I come out here, I commentate these matches for him. He says, Dynamite X, you're the best in the business. I say, thank you, Willie. Well, Amos is trying to get to his partner, Jones. And the Fat Brothers are surely doing a number on him. Or I like to call them the hopping hippos. Woo! These guys sure can move for big men. Man, can you imagine the Fat Brothers being YTXW Tag Team Champions? That could happen one day, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are a dominant team here in YTXW and a running bulldog by Fat T. The Hoppin' Hippos are going crazy. It looks like Amius is trying to get to Jones. Will he tag him in? And he does. And this is Christopher Jones. This guy's a phenomenal athlete in TCO wrestling. I saw this. I went down there the other day and saw these two compete, and they're like naturals in the ring. They know how to move in the ring. Well, they're not doing too good against the Fat Brothers, but I can see a bright future for both of these teams here in YTXW. I hope Jones and Amius can get a contract here. Don't worry, boys. I'll put a good word in for you. Fat T is doing a number on him, but Jones is trying to get some distance. He's outside recuperating, trying to get his thoughts put together. And by the way, while I'm on the subject, I had to take us to commercial break because the stupid interviewer chick who never hired her, which I have my sources tell me that 2 people hired her, but they should fire her because she can't do her job right. I had to step in and do her job for her. The girl don't even look like an interviewer. She looks like some punk chick, a cheap hooker that you pick up on the side of the road in New York City. A headlock by Jones. Man, he must be a distant cousin. He looks like John Morrison, the guy from the WWE, used to work for them. Oh well, John Morrison was a good athlete. I bet you Christopher Jones is one too. Who knows? Christopher Jones could be a future champion here in YTXW. Doing a great job on Fat T there. I wonder what the T stands for. I gotta ask what the T and the E and their names stand for. As a journalist person, I need to know these things. And the people in the back don't tell me nothing. They just sit there and pick their nose and just tell me what to say. Well, I don't listen to them half the time anyway. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good golly. He almost had to throw up, I bet. Christopher Jones has got to be dizzy, and he looks dizzy on his... Man, that Fat Brother is picking him up. Still wobbly on his Irish whip to the turnbuckle. In the Fat Brother's corner. Looks like he tagged in Fatty. Oh! Wow! That was a awesome finisher there. Looks like a version of the 3D from the Dudley Boys, and the Fat Brothers is still undefeated here in YTXW 2-0. Well, the tag team division is hotting up here in YTXW. What a great match between Amius and Jones and the Fat Brothers. I see a bright future in both teams here in YTXW. Fat T looks like he's hungry again. We're going backstage with Patty.
Right now, I am here with the general manager of YTXW, Tony James. Tony, earlier tonight, you announced that the $1 Million Willie will be facing in the corner of your choosing. So, Tony, who is the $1 Million Willie going to face tonight?
Well, Patty, you and everyone else will find out after this commercial break. So I will talk to you later. I got business to take care of.
Okay, Tony, see you later. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
And a brazen I can't
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 277 pounds, he is the YTXW World Heavyweight Champion, $1 million Willie.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and here comes the greatest YTXW champion of all times, the $1 million Willie. And look, with that championship over his shoulder, on the last episode of Collision, he successfully retained his title against Dan Matthews. Well, we don't know his opponent. The sources in the back has not told me whose opponent is here tonight. Wait a minute. My investigators are telling me something. Hold on. What? Who? You don't know who it is? You people are fired. I do not know who the $1 million Willie's opponent is because those damn investors did not find out. Tony James, how the hell did he get interviewer time on this show? I'm going to find out who directs this show, and I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. If anyone deserves airtime on here, it's me. Because I'm Dynamite X and I can connect a better interviewer than that Patty chick. Whoever hired her needs their head checked. What? It's Mr. Sunshine. He's gonna face the $1 million Willie? Who the hell is Tony James thinking letting a pimping guy wrestling the greatest champion of all times?
And his opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, Mr. Sunshine.
Well, anyways, Tony James needs his head check letting this pimping guy. Mr. Sunshine always tells me he loves to party with the ladies. Well, $1 million Willie will give him a party. Well, it could have been worse. He could have been wrestling the L's tonight. Well, Mr. Sunshine might be able to put up a good fight. He's pimping it easy, man. He's pimping it easy, man. These ladies, if I was them, I'd walk away from them right now since they see greatness in the ring and go with the $1 million Willie because he has money. Not this idiot. He wears polka dots for trunks. Ah, don't worry, $1 million Willie. Teach him like you did Big Billy. Whoops! I'd like to say hello to Big Billy. I hope you had a nice holiday. I know my government paid for your mother's present, but I just hope Big Billy's doing well in his future endeavors. We'll ride off with the $1 million Willie. Oh, come on, $1 million Willie. Beat up that pimpin' idiot. Crap. Mr. Sunshine's getting the upper hand on the $1 million Willie. It would be a damn shame if Mr. Sunshine beats the $1 million Willie here tonight, because if it does, that guarantees him a future shot at the title. And that would be a disgrace if Mr. Sunshine would be the face of this company. Well, anyways, Mr. Sunshine's getting the upper hand on the champion here. And that was an illegal move, referee. Disqualify him. Someone call the doctor. To check on the $1 million Willie's shoulder. Mr. Sunshine's been taking cheap shots since this match started. Now the $1 million Willie's got to teach him a lesson. Irish whipped into the turnbuckle and a takedown by the $1 million Willie. And a hard clothesline by the $1 million Willie. $1 million Willie is one of the greatest people you could ever meet. He gives you money if you work for him, and tons of it. That's why I wear this shirt. And these fans out here ain't wearing $1 million Willie shirts, need their head checked. At least they can't afford it, probably, because the $1 million Willie shirts are $35.95. And if you can't afford that shirt, then you need to get a better job and get off Obamacare and sponge it off the government. Oh, and a jawbreaker by the $1 million Willie to Mr. Sunshine. Irish whip by Mr. Sunshine. And a DDT by $1 million Willie. $1 Million Willie trying to get the upper hand on Mr. Sunshine. Mr. Sunshine counters him in the corner, kicks him, but $1 Million Willie and a hard clothesline by the $1 Million Willie. I love the $1 Million Willie. A waist slap by the $1 Million Willie into an arm drag. Let's go. He's taking down $1 Million Willie. Mr. Sunshine trying to get out, and he does. Oh, and a swinging neck breaker by Mr. Sunshine. A kick to the gut. Irish whip's coming up over the top rope, but he hangs on. Oh, punch, hey, that's collar in the mouth. Punch him in the face. This ain't boxing, it's wrestling. And a wrestling leg backdrop by the $1 Million Willie, Mr. Sunshine. What a great move by the champion. And a backdrop by Mr. Sunshine to the $1 Million Willie. See, all these nickel and dime people are just jealous of the $1 Million Willie because they're poor and he's rich. This guy has to hire 5 lawnmower guys just to mow his grass because he has a big lot with a big mansion. Trust me, I have one too. The $1 Million Willie bought me one. I don't live in some dinky-ass little house in Orlando, Florida. I live in a $5.5 million mansion in South Beach, Miami, Florida. Driving around in my Mustangs, my coupes. That's right. I got all those nice cars, and you just drive around in those junky-ass Toyota Corollas. And a hit toss by the $1 Million Willie going for the cover. That was a slow count, ref. I want a different referee down here. I'm going to start hiring referees for the referee the $1 Million Willie's matches from now on. These YTXW officials are just biased. And a suplex by the $1 Million Willie going for the cover. And another slow count by the referee. The officials in YTXW need to be investigated. I need to have my investigators look into that. Tony James must be paying these guys off to count slow for the champion. Tony James needs to realize that's who's putting bread and water on his table is the $1 Million Willie. These people come out here and pay their nickel and dime hard money to see the $1 Million Willie. It takes them 6 months to come and see a YTXW event featuring the $1 Million Willie. The $1 Million Willie is the face of this company. Going for the cover, and another slow count by a referee. That should have been a 3 count. And a backdrop by Mr. Sunshine to the $1 Million Willie. Kick to the face. That's an automatically disqualification. Irish whip to the turnbuckle by $1 Million Willie. Looks like he's setting him up. Maybe a superplex. It looks like it. Is he going to hit it? And he does! What a great move by the champion. Go for the cover, champ. And he's taunting, and then Mr. Sunshine gets back on an arm drive by the $1 Million Willie. He counters into a headlock. Oh, and a jawbreaker. And a modified camel clutch. Don't tap, champ. You know how to get out of it. And Mr. Sunshine let him go. It don't feel like he had a good grip on him. $1 Million Willie counter into a waist slap, and Mr. Sunshine gets out of it. Waist slap by Mr. Sunshine to the $1 Million Willie, and also leg backdrop by Mr. Sunshine to the $1 Million Willie. No, wait, referee, get in there. This is illegal. You're hitting the guy in the face. That's an illegal move. $1 Million Willie was able to get out of it. Left and right for the champ. But Mr. Sunshine was able to counter it. Irish whips into the turnbuckle face first. Mr. Sunshine's going outside. Hey, quit cheating. Hey, God damn it. I'm going to punch you. Get away from my commentary booth. Come on, champ. Oh, a springboard clothesline by the $1 Million Willie. What a great move by a great champion. Mr. Sunshine's very lucky. I would have sucker punched the son of a bitch and take his chicks. And he wouldn't see those chicks anymore because when they get a ride on the Dynamite X train, they wouldn't want to leave. And a backdrop on the outside of the ring by Mr. Sunshine to the $1 Million Willie, and the referee's starting a 10 count. Oh, a rig to the eyes. What a perfect legal move by the $1 Million Willie into a hard clothesline. Come on, champ. You're stuffing him. Get him, champ. Mr. Sunshine gets back in the ring. $1 Million Willie does. Makes the referee 10 count. Waist off by the $1 Million Willie. Mr. Sunshine counters out of it. $1 Million Willie counters out and doing an arm drag and pushes him away. What's the $1 Million Willie gonna do? A headlock by Mr. Sunshine. $1 Million Willie counters out of it. Back to a headlock by Mr. Sunshine. $1 Million Willie counters out of it again. Hit toss. Oh, and he breaks Mr. Sunshine, breaks down the headlock by the $1 Million Willie. That's the way a great champion is. That's how the $1 Million Willie wrestles. That's why he is the only two-time YTXW champion. That's why he's been champion for almost this entire year. Yeah, we had a blip on the radar called Zane Crow, but that was due to certain circumstances by the authority of this company. The higher ups is just jealous of this company, of this guy, because he's a greater champion. That was another slow count by the referee. The higher ups just jealous of the $1 Million Willie because the $1 Million Willie is a greater champion than the guy who runs his company ever was. He's just trying to stick it to the man. Everybody trying to stick it to a great person. And to a great commentator, too. If he was here tonight, I'd give him a piece of my eye and give him a right hook, but he ain't here. He's just too chicken to show up. An illegal right punches by Mr. Sunshine to $1 Million Willie. I should be writing down every legal move that he's doing in this match and get the attorneys on the phone and just sue the pants off him, but knowing Mr. Sunshine, he probably doesn't have a nickel to his name. A headlock by Mr. Sunshine. $1 Million Willie counters out of it. They're reversing back and forth. Waistlock by Mr. Sunshine. It looks like a back suplex coming up, and he hits it. Another illegal move. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sunshine's been breaking every rule in the book since opening matches, since the opening bell of this match. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stunner. I'm just upset because this is an unfair match because Tony James did not tell $1 Million Willie who he is facing here tonight. He's nothing but a corporate power hungry. Whoa! Come on, champ, that's a fast count! Whew, that was close. $1 Million Willie, that referee should be fined and suspended doing a fast count. I'm gonna fire that referee. Man, we need some good upper management here in YTXW. The management we got here now sucks. And another fast count by the referee. Look out, champ. Good golly, good thing the $1 Million Willie isn't wearing up the count. This is ridiculous. And a super kick by the $1 Million Willie. Going for the cover, and referee, you count too damn slow. God damn, where's Tony James at? I bet he's back there doing something stupid. You said he's got business to take care of. What's his number one primary business should be the $1 Million Willie. His health and security of the $1 Million Willie. He is the face of this company. You gotta treat your champion better with better respect. Give him better competition, not this low-life Mr. Sunshine who takes cheap shots. Now he's dragging toward it. You know what? I should get up and punch Mr. Sunshine. But the $1 Million Willie said, Dynamite X, don't interfere in my matches. He goes, don't worry, I got everything. I would just want you to call my match as great as you can because you're such a great commentator. You're the best in the business. And I appreciate that, champ. And a running clothesline into the turnbuckle by Mr. Sunshine. Looks like he's cheating again. Looks like an Irish whip coming up. And outside the ring, here goes the $1 Million Willie. Come on, champ. Get up, buddy. He's picking the $1 Million Willie up again. Irish whipping. Oh, right over to the stairs steps. He's got to blow the champ's kneecaps out. I should have the doctor down here and look at him. A headlock. Looks like $1 Million. Mr. Sunshine was able to counter. Now he's dragging him over here. If he breaks my commentary booth, I'll sue him. I should take a cheap shot at him, shouldn't I? Come here. Come on, you male stripper. Mr. Sunshine's running back in the ring because he's a coward. He's afraid of the champion. Oh, looks like a sunsault. And one, it's a fast count, fast count, fast count. $1 Million Willie is able to kick out of that. A takedown by the $1 Million into it. Oh, it looks like a headlock submission hold. Tap, you little coward. Just tap out. Should just tap out. Oh. It looks like a back suplex. And he hits it. What a great move by the $1 Million Willie. Ah, yes, Mr. Sunshine busted open. He deserved it. Ooh, and a DDT by the $1 Million Willie. Roll him over on his stomach. Looks like he's doing a camel clutch. Tap out, you little stripper. Tap out. Go back to the stripping. Let ladies stick dollars in your goddamn pants. You sick freak. I don't even know how the hell you got a job here in this company. I guess upper management don't know what good talent is. At least they hired the $1 Million Willie. Ooh, and a snap suplex by the $1 Million Willie to Mr. Sunshine. Look who the $1 Million Willie defeated. He defeated the likes of Zane Crow. He defeated the likes of Dusty Ryan, Damn Matthews, and your so-called general manager, Tony James. That's like Tony James is general manager because he's so goddamn embarrassed from that championship match back in the first pay-per-view in your living room. Well, looks like he's telling Mr. Sunshine, get up, and a master super kick by the $1 Million Willie. Going for the cover. Come on, ref, you're counting too damn slow. And the $1 Million Willie wins. What a great match by the champion. Now you can add Mr. Sunshine to the $1 Million Willie's long list. Who could defeat this guy? This guy is the future of YTXW. He is the current and future YTXW champion, and he's going to be champion for a very long time. You fans just better like him, because you're going to get used to watching him holding that title for a very long time. Mr. Sunshine. Oh, ladies. Well, since your little pimp lost, how about you go out with me and the $1 Million Willie? We'll give you a good time. The crowd sure boo them. They don't know what's good talent, but they're just nickel and dime. They're just jealous of the $1 Million. What's the $1 Million Willie coming out? He must be coming out shaking my hand saying, great commentating during my match. I'll listen to it and I get in the belt. Wait a minute, he's grabbing his belt. He can't leave the ring without the belt. You want to make sure he takes his belt with him. Crowd, quit booing the guy. The $1 Million Willie. He's picking the man. What's he gonna do? He hits Mr. Sunshine in the face with the belt. Well, that's how close he'll ever get with the YTXW Championship. And the crowd's booing the $1 Million Willie. Well, these guys don't know what greatness is. They're just nickel and dimes. They're just jealous of the $1 Million Willie's well, let's take it to backstage, that so-called interviewer, Patty.
Well, Zane, we just saw the $1 Million Willie beat Mr. Sunshine, but we heard from CJ Hawkins earlier tonight. What are your thoughts on what he said earlier, and what are your thoughts on your match tonight?
Well, Patty, I heard everything that CJ Hawkins said about me earlier, and all I can say is, how the fuck could I agree with anything and everything this guy is saying? I mean, one thing, and I will beat CJ Hawkins and get the #1 and contender shot to get my title back from the $1 Million Willie. Hey, to make myself 2 times the world champion of YTXW.
Well, Zane, what happened between you and CJ Hawkins? You guys were best of friends.
Well, Patty, let me tell you a little something about the business. In this business, everybody can get greedy, and CJ Hawkins has wanted one too many cookies out of the cookie jar. So, heck, he just broke the pot and stole it all, and in my case, took away that which means the most to me in that YTXW World Championship to the $1 Million Willie. But all I know is I will get my shot, and he'll be champion again. But tonight, CJ Hawkins, you're gonna find out just how much of a maniac that guy can be.
Well, Zane, I wish you the best of luck. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to YTXW's third pay-per-view, Extreme Judgment.
Tangle every lie, your words don't mean anything.
Zane Crow. Come on, Willie, go for a cover. What are you doing? The referee in the middle now, Willie's fighting over with the chair. Wait a minute, C.J. Hawkins. What's he doing in this ring? What the hell? C.J. Hawkins, he's going to hit the pedigree on Zane Crow. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the $1 million Willie beat it. The $1 million Willie is the new YTXW World Heavyweight Champion.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 244 pounds, he is the YTXW Internet Champion, Johnny Lewis.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and here comes the reigning Internet Champion, the undefeated Johnny Lewis, making his way to the ring. I wonder what competition he's getting here tonight. Man, the crowd sure loves Johnny Lewis, but if I was still in the ring, I would end that undefeated streak. But I'm not. I'm sitting here at commentary because there's no one else who could do this job except for me. Well, anyways, Johnny Lewis has been undefeated since he debuted here in YTXW. What a resume he has. Hardcore champion, the only YTXW hardcore champion. He surrendered the title because he's now the internet champion. He's the only guy who unified the hardcore and internet titles. What a great resume. Ain't the same resume as the $1 million Willie, but second best. Let's see who he has to face here tonight.
And his opponent, from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 250 pounds, Ryan Terry.
And here comes Ryan Terror, one of YTXW's originals since day one. This guy had a phenomenal 2013, but he says 2014 is going to be even a brighter year for Ryan Terror because he says, like everyone else, he's going to walk out as champion in 2014. Well, we'll have to wait and see who becomes champion this year. We'll have to see if Ryan Terror can be champion, Mr. Sunshine, Dusty Ryan, all of them. Mike Adams says they're all going to be champion. Well, they're just dreaming they're going to win the YTXW championship because the $1 million Willie is champion. It'll be very hard to get that title off of him. And all I have to hear before we went to sponsor break, that Zane Crow bitching and whining that he ain't champion. Suck it up. You're just lucky you're in a #1 contenders match here tonight. Because upper management sure likes to kisses that guy's ass. Well, anyways, off with the match. It looks like a black hole slam by Johnny Lewis to Ryan Terror. And right off the bat, Johnny Lewis is getting the upper hand, and he's posing in front of all these fans. I'll tell you one thing, this guy's got muscles in places where most people don't have places. And I got the places for the muscles because I'm in good shape. I'm still in ring shape. Even sitting here for almost a year calling these matches, I'm still in wrestling shape. If any of these so-called YTXW superstars, except for the $1 million Willie because he's greatness, wants to challenge me, they can go ahead and I'll kick their ass too. I can get back in that ring tomorrow and be champion if I wanted to. Holy shit! Good golly! Johnny Lewis learned a new move. Man, this guy is dangerous in the ring. Good thing I'm retired. But hell, if I wasn't retired, I'd take it like a man and beat him still. Got in a submission hold. But Johnny Lewis was able to get out of it. Ryan Terror is a good submission technician in that ring. He has a good future. He just needs to put it all together to get a championship match. I'd say he'd be a pretty good internet champion. But someone's got to get Johnny Lewis off his feet. Beat him 1, 2, 3 at least once. Since day one, he's been undefeated. He wants better competition, he keeps saying after his matches. Well, let's see if Ryan Terry can give him better. Oh, it looks like a hard clothesline into the turnbuckle. Oh, almost took Ryan Terry's head off. Good golly. I like to see Johnny Lewis do that to a certain individual and to the authority of this company. I'd pay a ticket to see it. Because the $1 Million Willie gives me lots of money. That's all it's all about. It's all about the money. And a flying clothesline off the top rope by Johnny Lewis. He can even go arrow. So can the $1 Million Willie. And a belly-to-belly suplex by Johnny Lewis. Ryan Terry's in a lot of trouble. Looks like some... Oh, look at that. Look what great athleticism by Johnny Lewis. Eat your heart out, Dolph Ziggler. Irish whip coming up. And a black hole slam. Johnny Lewis is posing. All the ladies is taking pictures of this guy. They wish they had their boyfriends look like Johnny Lewis and Dynamite X. But hell, there's only one Johnny Lewis, one Dynamite X, and one great YTXW champion, the $1 Million Willie. Ryan Terry's trying to get some offense on Johnny Lewis. But Johnny Lewis is countering out of it. That's why Johnny Lewis is a great champion here in YTXW. Like I said, he was the only hardcore champion, and he was the only one to hold the hardcore and internet championships at the same time. He's so great that he even surrendered the hardcore title so these so-called underachievers can win a championship. That's how great Johnny Lewis is. I wonder what Johnny Lewis's ultimate goal is here in YTXW. Oh, and a suplex by Johnny Lewis. Ryan Terry's in trouble. Trying to get some offense on Johnny Lewis. But Johnny Lewis ain't getting any look. Johnny Lewis is countering at every hand, and a jawbreaker by Johnny Lewis. Posing again. And a back suplex by Ryan Terry. Johnny Lewis is in trouble. It looks like Ryan Terry's got a submission hold on him. Referee's asking wants to give up. And Johnny Lewis gets out of it. Good God, this guy is a freak of nature. Oh, and a chop off. It may be illegal in the NFL, but it's sure illegal here in YTXW. Or at least YTXW doesn't disappoint you like the damn Super Bowl was. Lopsided football game. They're a bunch of wine babies who gets paid millions of dollars just to throw a ball on the other end of the football field. Here in YTXW, they earn their money. Bunch of wine babies. They should get in the ring and compete against these athletes. Didn't win the Super Bowl because we weren't good enough, but we still get paid a lot of money to bitch about it. And a superplex by Ryan Terry to Johnny Lewis. Never seen me do football. Bunch of sissies and tights in a football jersey with a helmet. They have to have helmets on to take impact. These guys don't even wear helmets. They don't even wear pads. Football. What kind of sport is that? Wrestling is where it's all about. Mr. KS played football, and look where he's at today. He has to be chairman because his wrestling career, he achieved so much greatness. He kisses other promoters' asses to get where he was. Then he thinks he's so goddamn great, he's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's the chairman of a great company. One reason he's chairman of this company because politics. Well, at least he had the right mind to hire the $1 Million Willie as his champion. And he's trying to screw him out of his title. Well, it looks like a muscle buster slam by Johnny Lewis, and he hits it on Ryan Terry. It looks like it's the end of Ryan Terry. He's dragging him to the middle of the ring, going for the cover. One. Wait a minute. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Ryan Terry kicked out of the muscle buster slam of Johnny Lewis. Hardly nobody does that. Football star, Mr. KS, bad boy KS. Good golly, Hall of Famer. Whoever made him in the Hall of Fame. Oh, looked like a rollout slam by Johnny Lewis. What a great move off the top rope. A rig to the eyes by Ryan Terry, but Johnny Lewis was able to counter out of it. can't believe Bad Boy KS plays football, went on and win 25 world titles by kissing promoters' ass. Now he runs by politics. Now he's running a company because of politics. And look at that nice push-up. Big Papa Pump, he's your hookup. Holla! If you hear me, a Big Papa Pump was still relevant in wrestling, but he's not. And a backbreaker by Ryan Terror by Johnny Lewis. And a leg takedown by Johnny Lewis. Oh, and a spine buster by Johnny Lewis. What a great move. And he's picking him up again. Dusty Ryan was able to counter out a waist lock by Johnny Lewis. It looks like a full Nelson. He got it in there pretty good. Is he going to tap? Referee's asking him. Ryan Terror is trying to hang in there. Yeah, putting more pressure on Johnny Lewis. Ryan Terror saying no. He's trying to get out of it. Man, he's got a hitch in there pretty good. I'm surprised that Ryan Terror's still hanging in there. Oh, I can't believe it. Ryan Terror just broke out of the full Nelson. Johnny Lewis, man, Johnny Lewis, I think, is getting some good competition here tonight on Collision. He's really taking it to Johnny Lewis. Kicked out of the muscle buster slam and break out of the full Nelson submission hold. I wonder what Johnny Lewis has to say about this. Another submission hold by Ryan Terror. And Johnny Lewis was able to get out of it. Oh, and a hard clothesline by Johnny Lewis to Ryan Terror. What's he gonna do? Standing suplex into a jackhammer slam. Posing again. Ryan Terror's trying to get back to his feet. Another muscle buster slam, and he hits it again. This is the second one. Going for the cover. He's gonna kick out again. 1, 2, 3, and Johnny Lewis still undefeated here in YTXW. Good God, who's gonna stop this guy? I'll tell you one thing, Ryan Terror sure gave it to him tonight, but Johnny Lewis came out on top and still undefeated, and the crowd's going crazy. Congratulations, Johnny Lewis, on another victory here in YTXW. It looks like Johnny Lewis is asking for a microphone. We'll hear what he has to say about his match after the referee is raising his hand in victory and the crowd's going crazy.
Well, another one hit the dust. And again, I'm undefeated. So next week, if anyone in the back shows up, I'm putting the internet title on the line. Because I am Johnny Lewis, and I am all that is.
Well, I wonder who's going to show up. Maybe I'll challenge him for that title. We'll be right back from a word from our sponsors.
This match is set for one fall, and it is for the #1 contender slot for the YTXW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from New York, New Jersey, weighing in at 223 pounds, C.J. Hawkins.
Welcome back to YTXW Collision, and it's main event time. It's C.J. Hawkins versus the Painkiller, Zane Crow, to determine the #1 contender to the $1 Million Willie's YTXW World Championship belt. Well, we all know at Extreme Judgment, C.J. Hawkins cost Zane Crow the YTXW Championship, which he didn't. $1 Million Willie did it all on his own. But CJ Hawkins is upset because Zane Crow put him off when he was champion for a title shot.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 243 pounds, the painful Zane Crow.
And here comes the former, and I repeat, the former YTXW World Champion, the Painkiller Zane Crow. Well, tonight he has an opportunity to become #1 contender and lose to the $1 Million Willie again, but he has to go through his former best friend, CJ Hawkins. Man, Zane Crow is upset that he lost the title. Then, on the last episode of Collision, before we went on holiday vacation, he told CJ Hawkins that he'll put his #1 contender shot rematch up on the line here tonight. And that's why we're here tonight. Tonight's main event, the winner of this match will go on to No Limits to face the $1 Million Willie for the YTXW World Heavyweight Championship. These crowds don't know what they're cheering. They should be cheering for their current world champion, not this guy. He ain't even a champion anymore. This was just a flash in the pan. Well, we'll have to wait and see who wins tonight's match and be the $1 Million Willie's next victim. Personally, I don't care who wins this match. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like Zane Crow didn't get any better looking since during the holiday season. Got a haircut though. At least the moron cut his hair. Well, anyways, right off the bat, a whisper in the wind by Zane Crow to CJ Hawkins. And a flying net breaker by Zane Crow to CJ Hawkins. Hawkins is trying to get enough for him, but Crow is countering on every move. And a takedown by Zane Crow to Hawkins. Oh, an insecurity kick to the back of the head by Hawkins to Zane Crow. Give the guy a concussion. Take him out of action for about 6 months to a year. He ain't missed around here. Oh, and another kick to the face by Hawkins to Zane Crow. I'd rather see Hawkins win. Hawkins deserved the title shot when Zane Crow was champion. But Zane Crow kept on putting him off. So Zane Crow deserves what he's getting here tonight. Zane Crow's trying to get fight back. What I don't get is that damn interviewer interviewed these two guys, but didn't interview the reigning and defending YTXW champion. And roll up and the ref kicked out. Didn't even get a 1 count. What I don't get is that interviewer interviewed these two guys tonight about their match, but didn't interview the champion. That girl has no common sense. I don't know who hired her. I bet you it's that damn general manager, Tony James. He hires bums off the street. Look at Summerfest. Hired a bunch of damn strippers just to compete in a match. Thank you, Tony James. And where did Tony was up on the next episode of Collision after Summerfest? He didn't even show up. I heard he got STDs. Well, there goes Obamacare. Got to pay for that. Oh, the people in the bed tell me he's from New Zealand. Well, he ain't getting no Obamacare. At least my taxpayer money ain't paying for his STD medicine, vaccines, or whatever they give him. Always wear rubber when you have sex, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say about that. Well, back to the match, because I should have been saying that on the air, which I don't care what I say. Until they throw me off the air, I'm saying what I want to say. Always wear rubber. Oh, and then a flying drop kick off the top rope by Zane Crow, but CJ Hawkins able to counter it. Looks like he's going for a submission hold. Tap, tap, you little punk. Tap, 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 tap. Referee, I think he tapped. Damn, referee didn't see it though. I swear to God, I saw it from right here. Looks like he has the anaconda vice on him. CJ Hawkins is trying to fight out, and he does. Well, I bet you 10 bucks if Zane Crow does not win this match, he takes his ball and go home because he doesn't like the way his match went. Unlike another person we know. Oh, and a kick out by Hawkins. Crow can't get the upper hand on Hawkins. Hawkins is getting him almost at every turn. Oh, running knee into a bulldog. Running bulldog. What a great move by Zane Crow. Oh, and another knee to the face to Hawkins by Crow. A jawbreaker by Hawkins. Zane Crow's in trouble. Zane Crow is able to counter to a headlock. And a leg takedown by Zane Crow to C.J. Hawkins. And a standing moonsault. And only a 1 count. Referee Boldy. And a leg takedown by Hawkins to Crow. Come on, Hawkins, kick his face off. Kick his head off his shoulders. Do something. You know what? The $1 Million really should have been in the main event tonight. How did these two get in the main event? Oh, well. I guess this is the #1 contender. The winner of this match will be the $1 Million Willie's next victim. That's all I gotta say. And a German suplex by C.J. Hawkins to Zane Crow. Crow's trying to fight back. Oh! Another knee to the face into a running bulldog. Only a 1 count. Man, Zane Crow can't keep C.J. Hawkins down. Hawkins is getting up and ditching it more. And a backbreaker by Zane Crow to C.J. Hawkins. Hawkins still on his feet, and a takedown by Hawkins. Oh, looks like a figure 4 leg lock. And Zane Crow was able to get out of it. Man, these two used to be former best friends. Tagged together. But Zane Crow got greedy when he was champion and threw Hawkins into the woodshed. Warlock beat the shit out of Hawkins, and what was Zane Crow? Getting all the glory. Oh! Did you just see that, ladies and gentlemen? A standing tornado leg drop. C.J. Hawkins has a bright future here in YTXW. I see a future internet champion in C.J. Hawkins. Maybe a world champion when the $1 Million really decides to retire, but I don't see that anytime happening. And a leg takedown by Hawkins to Zane Crow. I wish someone would beat the shit out of this guy. Like he has any talent. He was only a flash in the pan champion. If it wasn't for the $1 Million Willie getting screwed out of Summerfest, $1 Million Willie would have been champion still in one reign. It would be the longest running YTXW champion in history, which he still is on a 144-day reign. Well, and speaking of the champion, here he comes! He wants to see his future opponent up and personally. He's coming down to the ring. And why these people are booing? And it's still action-packed in the ring between St. Croix and C.J. Hawkins, and the champion's coming around here. Where's he going? He wants to see up close and personal. Walking around the ring. Wait a minute. He's walking towards here. Oh, wait a minute. He's coming. He's going to sit next to me. Welcome. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Sorry, I don't have the shirt on. Some jerk-ass fan spilled soda, and I had to change clothes. Sit down. What's up, Jeff? You don't have to say anything. You're watching these guys, these two losers in the ring wrestling? I know. You know that, champ? These guys don't deserve a title match. You're the greatest champion of all time. And they're trying to fight to become #1 contender. That's how far they'll ever get to your title, just being #1 contender. That is with everybody in this company. Just be #1 contender for a guy like you just to mow him down in a championship match. It's great for you to come out here and sit next to me. You guys are jealous out there watching on YouTube because I got the champion sitting next to me and you're just watching them on your computer or laptops or what the hell you watch them on. iPad. Hell, WWE call themselves social media. We're more social media than those fucking idiots are. What's up, champ? You did a great job in your match here tonight. You know that? Yeah, I called your match perfectly. Sorry I don't have a headset for you. The cheap bastard for this company don't give me an extra headset. I barely get another commentary booth. Someone throws some breaks it through my commentary. I know, champ. Yeah, maybe you should go buy me another headset. I know. Yeah, they're a bunch of losers in the ring, you know, champ? The $1 Million Willie says these are losers and they don't deserve to have the #1 contender spot for his title. Looks like Zane Crow's going for the cover and CJ Hawkins kick out. Yeah, they're just a bunch of crybaby. CJ Hawkins cried because Zane Crow never gave him a title shot because you were the rightfully #1 contender when he had that title. He wouldn't have that title if the authority of this company wouldn't stunnered you. Yeah, I know. And he's back empowered again, I know. What can we do about it? I know. Yeah. Then he has the gall to stunner the voice of YTXW, Dynamite X. Oh, a roll-out slam by CJ Hawkins. Zane Crow's got a waist lock on there. Oh, looks like that pinfall and kick out by CJ Hawkins. Yeah, none of these guys can handle up against you, champ. It's nice for you to come down and sit next to me. I know it's great working for you, champ. You give nice big bonuses for Christmas. Thanks for that big bonus. Those new cars you got me for Christmas. Just so I wish the company would give me an extra headset so you could talk on to the fans and give them your mind. Piece of your mind. Well, it looks like Zane Crow's going on top, yeah. Looks like these are future internet champions, don't you think, champ? Yeah, well, you know the hardcore title's vacant, so these guys could wrestle for that. They'd make great hardcore champions, what do you think? I agree with you, champ. The champion said these guys would be great hardcore champions. That's a good compliment by the YTXW World Champion, the $1 Million Willie. So where are we going after tonight's show, champ? Yeah, heck, what's not? We'll take the chips from Mr. Sunshine since he's all beat up. We'll take him out on a night at the town. Make sure you bring plenty of rubber because we don't know where Mr. Sunshine Chicks has been. Yeah, what's with you hitting the Mr. Sunshine with your belt? Oh, you're telling him that's how close he'll ever get to your title? I agree. That pimping an asshole will never get to win your title. So how long is you going to be champion, you think? The $1 Million Willie says he'll be champion until he retires. Because he's the only worthy one to hold that title. Yep, champ, think of it. In your career of 1 year in YTXW, you've been world champion twice and tag team champion. And that's your former tag team partner in the ring wrestling right now. Yeah, I know. He's the one that cost you those tag team titles because he wouldn't listen to the captain. I know. You would have been a great tag team if he would just listen to you. Man, I'll tell you one thing. CJ Hawkins and Zane Crow putting on a hell of a show. A wrestling leg. Oh, face plant. What a great move by CJ Hawkins. I know I ain't calling the match right, but who cares? I'm sitting with the champ here. CJ, the winner of this match will be the so-called #1 contender, which like they deserve it, and the wrestler leg backdrop by CJ Hawkins. Hawkins bitched and complained he didn't get a title shot. And Zane Crow, he doesn't even deserve a rematch. So, I know, champ. This match should just be for the hardcore title, don't you think? Yeah, I agree with you, champ. The champ said this should be a hardcore championship match. I'll tell you. Kick him in the face. Oh, it looks like Hawkins is getting the upper hand so far in this match. Zane Crow's trying to fight back. Who do you think's gonna win, champ? What's your opinion? You don't give a shit who wins because you'll kick either of their asses. You proving yourself again. You beat Zane Crow at Extreme Judgment. Oh, Zane Crow's telling CJ Hawkins to get up. Looks like a run-in. Clothesline. That's his finisher. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. CJ Hawkins kicked out at 2.5. You almost faced Zane Crow. No limits, champ. The champion just told me it'll be just like Extreme Judgment. He'll beat Zane Crow again. Looks like a springboard into a shoulder block. What a great move. Zane Crow is giving it all here tonight. He wants to become #1 contender and get another shot at the title. What, champ? He'll never win it. Well, the champion said he wouldn't win it anyway, so I don't know why he's wrestling so hard here tonight. Really, champ, who do you think you want to win? Where you going, champ? Champ, come back here. I wanted to ask you something. $1 Million Willie, where you going? The champion just left. I'm sitting here talking to him, taking the ball with him. What's he gonna do? Oh, he hits that Zane Crow in the back of the head. The bell. What's going on, the champion? He just hit Zane Crow in the back of the head with his belt. Now he's picking Zane Crow up. It looks like a super king and he hits it. Well, what's the decision here? Looks like the referee called a no contest in this match. Well, that's right. He doesn't deserve a shot at your title anyways. What the hell, bad boy? KS, what the hell's he coming out here? The son of a bitch barely showed up. Oh, great, look, he gets a new suit.
Well. Look what we got here. Well, if it isn't the $1 Million Willie holding a championship in his hand. You must think I'm just gonna let you walk out of that ring like nothing happened. You see, before I came into the arena, I was in the parking lot watching the main event. And as soon as you came out here, I knew that you were up to no good, you son of a bitch. Since you cost both men an opportunity to challenge you for that title, I am going to make a decision that will really knock your shoes off your fucking feet. At No Limits, you will face both Zane Crow and CJ Hawkins in a triple threat match to determine who should be the right champion. Oh, and one more motherfucking thing. If anyone interferes in that match, they will be fired. Now, what you know about that?
Wait a minute, that's not fair! You son of a bitch, you get back here! I got something to say to you! It's not fair! The $1 Million Willie shouldn't have to defend this title against two competitors! God damn it, shit! Don't worry, we'll take care of this! You people think this is funny? You know what? Don't worry, champ. We'll get the attorneys involved. I hope you enjoy this show. We'll see you next time on YTXW Collision. Damn it!